Tech and clips.
Yeah. Guys, I'm late for this one. This was dropped 3 days ago. DIANA ANKUDINOVA, song titled Quiet and Bright, video premiere 2025. I mean, first time about to check this song out. So let's take a listen, guys.
Тихо и светло в окне моей души, и в одиночестве не стал никто тушить все свечи разом. Двери под охраной, но в замке ключи. Даже у охраны зараза. Тикают настенные стрелки бегуны, пока стекают восковые капли по ковру наклонной. В этой тишине не будем я и ты, одна сгорю в пелене раскаленной. Одна, никто даже не смотрит. Скатертью укутана под стол, ушла заботами. Боюсь смотреть в глазок, мои глаза замотаны. Кто здесь был на веревке разработанный? Слышу за воротами свербят. Нет желания, снова нет кровью. Мир за убеждением гудит. Небо моей души успокоит.
Okay, guys, DIANA ANKUDINOVA with the song Quiet and Bright. Yeah. Wow. DIANA, I mean, she just keeps proving why she's one of the most unique voices in modern music. This song, once again, Quiet and Bright, it's such a fitting title because the entire piece, felt like, it balances, those two emotions, intimacy and radiance. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, but that's exactly how I feel about the song. That's just the right off the bat. Vocally, Diana's voice, as always, is the centerpiece here. As always. I mean, she has this uncanny ability to sound both, delicate and powerful, in the same breath. In this song, I love how she leans into her softer, more ethereal register. The control she has over her dynamics. Going from whispery intimacy to souring clarity. It's just the breath taken. At times, it almost feels like she's singing directly into your soul. My only small critique is that the mix occasionally buries the lower nuances of her voice under the instrumentation, and I would have loved to hear those darker tones more pronounced, since that's part of what makes her so special. Yeah. The instrumentation, guys, I love that. I mean, the arrangement to me was beautifully restrained. It's not overly produced. In fact, the minimalism definitely works in its favor. A bit of piano in there, provided a soft backbone. The strings, swirl, at all the right moments, and there's this subtle atmospheric, layering that to me gives it a dreamy, quality. It never competes, with Diana's vocal, her voice, if I have to say, it supports it. However, I could see some, listeners, wishing for, a bigger build, in the second half, a more explosive climax, but I actually think the restraint really, really, makes it more haunting and intimate. Yeah. Guys, I mean, thankfully we had the translation, down there, and to me, I feel like this song, once again, quiet and bright, feels like a reflection on inner peace and light, finding beauty in simplicity and strength, in vulnerability. The lyrics translated, I mean, to me, speaks of a calmness, clarity, and the glow, of something pure. To me, it's not a song that tries to, overwhelm you with big metaphors or drama. It's definitely contemplative. Almost like a musical meditation. For fans, who know Diana, mostly for her powerhouse, dramatic, performances. I feel like this might feel a bit understated, but definitely shows her versatility and depth, as an artist. I have to say, yeah. For me, if I'm to wrap things up, this is Diana, at her most introspective. Less about raw power and more about emotional subtlety. It's the kind of track you sit with, in a quiet room, maybe at night, and let it wash over you. It may not grab casual listeners the way her showstoppers do. But for those who appreciate artistry and emotional or nuance, I feel like this is an absolute gem. I'll give this like a hard 8 out of 10, but that's just me. So let me know what you guys also think about this one in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to, do more Diana Ankudinova on the channel. I'll be so glad to sit here with you guys and listen to all these songs and give my genuine thoughts about it. If you stuck with me to edit the video, you're loved, you're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip, and also the next video here. Take care, stay safe, peace out.